Welcome back to Breakfast Daily on City TV. And you can hashtag Breakfast Daily on social media or send us a message on WhatsApp 0550-585832. Now remember, we told you during the newspaper review segment that the train service between Tema and Accra resumes today, which is great news for commuters who use that rail line, right? Now let's go to our colleague Caleb Kuda, who's standing by at the Accra station. Okay, he's going to give us some updates on what the train is looking like, how well it's running, and whether or not he's taking the trip. Hi, Caleb.
Hello, Kokui.
Hello, hello. Oh, you look like the train actually. You look very fresh, just like the train you're standing next to.
No, this one is not fresh. Please, for the rest, this one is it's not exactly fresh.
You match,
but
it's like you dressed for
emotion.
You dressed for the train.
There's excitement.
Oh, great.
Yes, our
great.
colors, yes, but as for this one, there is a bit old. So what is happening now, Kokui, is that the train has shunted. So when it comes to the station, they turn the head or the engine side from one side to the other, so that then it moves from the other side. So this came from Tema, and then it came to shunt at the Achimota station. So then it parks here, then the engine moves to the other side, they move it the other side so that it can continue from there. So if you get to the other side, the shunting happens, then the engine will come this way, and then it moves. What's exciting is that it's back. The patrons or commuters we spoke to say they are very happy to have this, because from Tema to Accra is 4 cities, for the VIP is 5 cities. We spoke to some people earlier, traders, commuters generally. Students tell us that it's free for students at basic school level. So there's a lot of excitement. The people wish that it gets better. I've been speaking to some of the authorities, and they tell us that in a couple of weeks they're expecting the DMU. That one is much better than this one. They're expecting that one to be back on the tracks and things will get better. So essentially, that's just a wrap of what has been happening this morning. And we spoke to some of the commuters and officials who are in charge, and they've been sharing some exciting emotions and insights with us.
Caleb, so for people who are not familiar with the train service, exactly where is this Accra station located?
Okay, so if you know Kantamanto, this is where the train station is. That's a good question. So if you get to Kantamanto, where they sell the second-hand clothes, before you get to the second-hand clothes, if you ask anyone, they will direct you to where the railway station is, just around TUC. The other information is that this is running twice in a day, so early in the morning and then later in the evening. So I spoke to one commuter, and she told me that it's great for her because from Tema to Accra is 3 cities, and then after she's done buying all that she needs to buy, she labels them, keeps them here, and then she picks a car, goes home, and it is delivered to her. And it is going to cost her much less than she would have if she did delivery or dropping, for example. So it's actually a very good thing for the everyday Ghanaian. I mean, in terms of convenience, there's VIP, which is 5 cities. Yeah. Even that, really cheap from Accra to Tema, 5 cities. And they also tell us that the Nsawam line, you remember our friends at Nsawam?
Yes.
I've been asking questions on their behalf, and they're saying that very soon that the train will also be activated to get to Nsawam as well.
Now, how long is the journey from Tema to Accra and back? Do you have a sense of how long the commute takes?
Right, so I've been asking some of the commuters and the officials, and they tell me it's much less. The distance is much less. I can't put the figures to it yet. So when we play those interviews back, we will get those ideas as well, yeah.
Okay, great. Then it would be great for us to hear from some of the people you spoke to earlier on. I'm sure we'll do that in a bit. But have you been on the train? Did you step on it?
Yes,
Caleb?
I joined the train. I joined the train from the Achimota station to Accra. So I felt it. We got to the Odo side, and when you look out, you look inside the Odo River, you know that we've messed up. I mean, we messed up. I mean, because it's a good feeling when you're on it. You feel like this could have been the Thames. It's like would have been some nice with some ducks and everything. Ours has plastics and bola, and then people have actually encroached on the rails. So I mean, the authorities have been asking the media us to help them let people know that the trains are back. So please, if you are transacting business or you're living around there, or you're probably washing your things and drying on the line, we beg, the train is coming. So
Okay.
take your things from there.
All right, I think we're going to take a look at some of the people you spoke to and some of the things that happened. Then we'll touch base with you in just a bit. All right. So yeah, let's see what Caleb found out from some of the commuters who used the rail service this morning.
The train services resumes today, the 18th of July, 2022, and we've come to the Achimota station. It's making its way from Tema, and I understand this is serving as a junction as well in railway language. We will find out more what that means. And so this is the Achimota station. It's around Santana Market, and the station manager is here. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Fantastic. My name is Caleb. What's your name?
I'm Sylvia Zikpi.
Sylvia Zikpi.
Achimota.
Station master, Achimota. How do you feel the train is resuming today?
Oh, I'm very happy. I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy.
So, for how long has the train been off?
Oh, since the COVID.
Okay.
That was since 23rd of March.
But was it because of the COVID or there was something else?
Yes, the beginning it was the COVID. But after the COVID, they were doing rehabilitation. They were working on it seriously on the line.
I understand that because then we're not using the railway lines, there has been encroachment and some people have stolen some of the railway lines. That's all accounted for why the train has been off the tracks.
Oh no, I've not heard of those things. Yes.
So for you, you're excited that it's back.
Oh yes, really.
Let's go a bit deeper. You were telling me that you've done this for 37 years. Is that correct?
No, I'm going to 27 years.
Oh, 27 years. Right, my bad. How did you start? How has it been? Give us an idea of the railway line, the industry, for those of us who have never used it before, who are going to use it first time today. Like, when you started, how was work and how have things evolved?
Oh, really? For railway transport, it's very safety, very comfortable, and the price is very affordable. Very affordable.
Tell me about the price. So if I'm coming from Tema to Accra today, how much am I paying?
Oh, we are taking the old fare is 3 cities. 3 cities from Tema to Accra. Any distance, even from Achimota here to Circle, is 3 cities.
From Tema to Accra is 3 Ghana cedis.
3 Ghana cities.
Oh.
And then we have first and second class.
Okay.
The first class is 5 cities.
Oh, okay. And that one, how is it like?
Oh, you feel it.
It's more comfortable.
Yeah. The seat is leather.
Okay.
You can pull it and relax like VIP
I see.
buses. Yeah.
I see.
Very, very, very.
5 cities. Because if you go by public transport or even ride-hailing up from Tema to Accra, you're doing like 50, 60 cities, even 80 depending on traffic.
Yeah. But we were instructed to take old fare.
So what about Accra to Sa? I know that is that one also going to function soon?
Very, very soon.
Okay, but we are not sure of the
Ghana is working
specifics.
on this very seriously.
Okay, that's exciting. We're all
And then
looking for it.
our management, everybody, they are working on it seriously.
I see.
It's very fantastic.
Yeah. So we've talked about affordability and safety. I remember the last time it derailed over here. What happened?
Oh, it's an accident.
It was an accident. It does happen.
We will classify it as an accident. We
you're
have type
sure?
of accident.
Yeah. And as we are back there on God, everything.
Everything. It's also.
Ebefa. So when you were home since 2020, when the trucks, the coaches were not running, how was life like?
Oh, when the train is not working, the workers are working. Every day they go to work. Yes, every day they are on the line, working seriously on the line. Every blessed day, including Sundays.
Doing what exactly?
Yes, they are doing rehabilitation. They are doing in the line. You can see some of the teammates there. They change the line. They do banking. We call something banking. They do parking, everything.
Okay.
So the line is correct, 100%.
Good. So when I went to Sahom, I saw the wooden tracks.
We call it wooden slippers.
Wooden what?
Slippers.
Slippers. Oh, okay. Give me an idea. You were telling me this place is a junction. Tema, when it comes, it turns. In Sahom, go straight. Teach me something.
Oh yes, here is Achimota Junction. Meaning we have, if it's from Isahun, goes through to Accra. Then if it's from Tema, it cannot go to Isahun. It turns here to Accra. So we have signal man here who changes the line for the train. Then we have the Shanta who admits the train from the facing point into the station.
So there's a
So
signal man.
the line on the platform, we call it main line. The third line is for Tema.
Okay, so the third one is what's coming from Tema.
Yeah.
But if it's coming from Tema, why is it passing through Sahom?
It doesn't go to Isahun.
Achimota, sorry.
Yes, you have to turn at Achimota. It will go to point. There's a point there, so they will change the life from that place. Then it will.
I would love to see how they change the line.
Oh yeah.
Because it sounds very abstract to me. I don't understand.
When the train is coming, you can go there.
Okay.
You see the Shanta work
So when the
performing.
train comes, we will join it. It's coming from Tema, but it's coming from this side,
Yes,
like circle
yes,
side.
Yes, from Shangri-La.
Shangri-La.
So normally it will not stop here. It will go to the point, turn the line, and come and stop at the platform.
So
that the
that
people.
small footbridge or something at Shangri-La, no, it's for the train.
Yeah. Yes,
It's for the train.
yes. The train passes stop, and then the down is for the cars.
Oh wow. Okay. So it will go and turn this way.
Yes.
And then this one is also going to Tema.
No, this one is the main line. This one is going to Accra
Accra and Sahom.
in Saung.
The middle one is which one?
Yes, we used to do chanting. Sometimes maybe we are doing crossing. We have something crossing. Maybe we are admitting two trains at the same time. So you can put the one at the middle,
Okay.
so that the main line will be free.
Then after the main line,
After you have done the crossing, you have admitted the
then
train.
you swap.
One will leave, and then we change the other
I
one.
really must come and spend time here and study how it works, because the way you say it is very exciting and I'm intrigued about it. So there's a Shanta, there's a signal man, and then who else?
And then the station master.
And then so
And
every
then-
station employs averagely how many people?
Oh no, it's a general thing. We have the permanent people. They call it the engine. Every station, we have every station. They have some.
Okay.
The other sessions.
So averagely how many people are here? How many people around this place? As station manager.
Okay, now we are three. Formerly we were four, including the cleaner. So the cleaner will be in very soon.
This is interesting. Thank you, station manager. I really appreciate this information.
You're welcome.
So what kind where they can be moving, but then we don't have time and we need to record this, so
No problem.
we are sending it straight.
Now they're going to do a process of shunting.
Okay.
So the engine is going to move from the other side to this side.
All right, so that was Caleb Kuda just touching base with the station manager at the Achimota station earlier this morning, as he was checking out the new, well, should we say how do we say it? Revamped or revived route from Tema
Not
to Accra.
revamped.
Accra, Tema, yes, been revived now. That train is now running again. Hasn't been running since COVID hit in March of 2020. So commuters who can use that route will be very, very excited.
Yeah.
Very affordable. 3 cedis for a regular ticket, one way, and 5 cedis for VIP. Kweku and I have some thoughts on that. We think it should be more,
Kwekwe,
especially for the first class.
Kwekwe, you're
Yeah.
running a system that should be self-sustaining.
Yeah.
You cannot charge 3 CDs without some form of subsidy
Yeah.
or intervention from government. To me, it's not logical. To me, it's problematic. To me, it's something that we refer to as dead on arrival. because you've invested a lot of money into rehabilitation
Yes.
so that you can revive the service.
Yes.
If you don't charge adequately, all right, and I'm saying this because I'm not saying that 3 cedis is not good money. I'm just saying that we have to be realistic.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, you don't want a situation where you're coming back to look for funds
Again.
to now maintain.
Yes.
Let's
And see,
charge properly.
and it's been off for a while, so this would be the perfect time to come back and say, okay,
And come
we're
back with a new rate.
Here are the new rates.
Yeah.
You know.
Why are you saying you're charging the old rates?
old
The old. It doesn't make any. You've injected funds.
Yeah.
If you've injected funds, it's cost you
Yeah.
something.
You've got to recoup.
All right. You've got to recover even what you injected.
Yeah.
But if you're charging the old fares, there's no way you are recovering what you injected because the old fare could not even maintain.
So, and it's like from Accra to Tema.
Yeah.
Somebody paying 5 cedis. People would jump at that.
I also don't think that it doesn't make any sense to me that you're charging 3 cedis from Tema to Accra, and from Achimota to Accra it's also 3 cedis. What's the logic? I don't get it. And then you're charging 2 cedis extra for VIP section for the first class.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to sit in first class and they really want to sit in first class,
They'll pay
let there be a proper demarcation.
Yes.
10 Ghana cedis minimum for first class.
And
then
those-
you know
those who are
that
first
I've
class
paid
can
for
pay. Yeah.
first class.
And it's still more affordable than
It's still
jumping
far
in
more
a
affordable.
ride-sharing
Yeah.
vehicle or
It's
even
still far
driving.
more
It's still far
affordable.
more convenient.
Yeah.
Straight shot. I mean, we don't know. Maybe Honorable Peter Mero, good morning, or those who are in charge of, if they're listening, perhaps. I mean, it's too late. They've already announced this is the fare.
Yeah.
But I can anticipate.
No, I don't
in the
think
near
it's
future,
too late. I
they
think that
will
we should
increase.
pace ourselves and say, come up with a new price list. The prices will take effect in say 3 months. Do you
Okay,
understand?
yeah,
So
yeah.
publish a new price list by the end of this month. It will take effect from let's say 3 months.
Yeah.
That's for me. We should already start anticipating
Start thinking of
generating
it
enough
as
funds
a company that needs to make,
maintain what we are doing.
Yes,
Do you
make
understand?
money. Not, oh, it's government, so let's make it cheap. Yes, affordable.
Yes.
But still,
Yes.
self-sustaining.
Yes.
IGF should be able to
Yes.
run this thing. Let's not get ourselves into trouble again.
Yeah.
Because we didn't.
And we
price
will
properly.
if we use the current fares. We
Yeah.
will.
Then people will pay 5
Yeah,
cedis.
exactly.
To Tema to Accra.
I mean,
sure.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
We have some more for you to see. Take a look at this.
Yeah.
After about 2 years of suspension of the shuttle services on the trains, it is back. From Tema, it has stopped. So you know the train is back. From Tema, it has stopped here at the Achimota station. It's done with what they call shunting. Shunting is where the part that has the engine and everything, turn to face it so that it's straight like that. When the head comes this way, the head's that way. Because it was coming and the head was the other way. I hope that makes sense, but that's what it's called shunting. This is the VIP section, and so you can tell you're going to be paying 5 cedis if you're coming from Tema to Achimota, Accra. Wherever you are going, you're paying 5 cedis, right? That's correct. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. My name is Caleb.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'm Godwell,
Okay.
the General Secretary of Rail Workers Union.
Oh, okay. So, how are the workers feeling about today?
Yeah, we're happy. We've made a point today simply because people thought GRC workers don't do anything because the train was not running. But we were working behind the scenes, working on the track, working on the locomotives, working on the coaches, just to make sure that when we come on the track, we can at least pick passengers to and fro. So we are happy.
From your monitoring and your observation, what's the mood among passengers and everyone?
As you know, today is the first day, and we don't have much passengers on board. And I think as we move on, they will know and come on board, and they will be happy because for some time now the train has not moved.
It's been about 2 years.
Yeah.
But as it's resuming today, do you think there's been enough, information out there for people to know that the train is starting?
I don't think there has been much information to them, but then we've done series of trial on the track just for people to know that we'll bounce back. I think from the past week announcements were made, press releases were made, just to. But you know, Ghanaians as we are, people wait and see.
No, to be fair, I heard about the sword cutting in Huni in the Western region, but really about this, it was news even to me.
So let's take it like that. But within the week, I'm sure it will improve.
Okay.
And going next week, we'll see a lot of passengers coming on board.
All right, thank you so much. So we are moving steadily and slowly. This is actually my first time on the train. So let me speak.
Also move on smoothly.
What's going to be different this time?
The whole thing came to a halt because of the COVID-19. And then after that, our tracks too, there were some minor things that we have to do. And we are able also to put those things in place, though not up to 100%. That is why that speed restriction of 35 kilometers has been imposed. So as we have been going on, our technical team is still around so that we'll be able to...
So observing to see what else to improve.
Exactly.
So we are moving at a maximum speed of 35
kilometers per hour. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much is it going to cost from Tema to Accra, Accra to Tema?
Currently, Accra Tema is 3 cities for the second class, and then 5 cities for the first class.
5 cities. Wherever you're going, is
Wherever
5
you're
cities.
going.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So I am very excited the train is back, and I had huge expectations. I was very excited about this. My expectations were up there.
Okay.
The coach, though, I was hoping to see one of those new ones. This one looks pretty old, right?
Yeah, I think this one is a conventional one.
Yeah.
And it's
How old is this, by the way?
Currently, I can't tell you exactly data, but it was 90s. Yeah, so we have a new one at the Diomusa, which is, we have some small technical hiccups that we are doing, repairing on it, and very soon that will be on track.
Can you give people an idea of what these technical hitches were? Because then we are saying the tracks, the trains, they were not running because of COVID. Yeah. And we've had 2 years. So if you are coming back today, you should be back with your best. So what are these technical challenges?
That technical challenges, whenever the track is lined up without the movement of the trains, we have a lot of things going on. At the same time too, from Accra to Tema, it's almost industrial area, so human activities will also cause some of the technical problems.
It's been 2 years.
Even 2 years. So that is why, as we have started, the manual will be able to determine and will be able also to solve it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard, it's 3 cities and 5 cities.
3 cities and 5
Tema
cities.
to Accra.
Yeah.
Is this sustainable for business? I mean, it's good for the passenger. From the business point of view, is it?
No, you see, when we talk about the Ghana Rail Company Limited, it's a profit venture, yet we also think of the masses. Yet very soon, I think this price will be going to be reviewed. Yeah, very soon. Yeah.
So it's the first day. How's the feeling among the people, like even workers, all of you at the ministry? How do you take this?
In fact, it's very, very exciting. For about 2 years now that we haven't been in the district, and we have started today. It's a very, very exciting one. And I hope it will continue. And as time goes on, you will see that a lot of people will join the train and it will be full.
Okay.
We don't have what is called turning table here. We have what is called turning table.
Okay.
The engine alone will go and turn and then come and join the other. But we don't have turning table here. So unless we go to this way, we'll call it something. Right. And then that will place on the main line. And then we decouple the engine, and the engine will go to this way and then come and couple it.
Okay. So it's straight like this?
It's straight.
So when you get there, you decouple the engine.
The engine alone.
Then it goes an independent line.
Exactly.
And it comes to join at the back.
And then join. And then
the head will come down depending on where.
It's
called shunting.
Shunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nti me share any problems sir, but omo we chire no. Omo na me hu se bo omo mo.
Okay.
Me fa car prayer ntem train no. But traffic nti nene.
There's the traffic in here, then the train is faster, isn't it?
And they say man contem, but me contem dey me fa car. Man contem dey any train bo me. If you say me fa car me di traffic.
I see. So train a bar, a kwan ben so na boa adwadefo.
Oh, e bo mo bebre.
So come.
Ai.
Because a boy.
Boy and baby. If it's so could do that. When I am on charge to set and as I got to send someone up for you and so hey, break.
I'm for more than a BD and I'm the 2 million charge.
I'm fat. Maybe I mean, but I'm more charges no from. I'm charging it to a be to set car.
Now say again, near first day and come day.
Come on, Fancha. Because some with the Jessica.
It's full of workers road. These are near.
Some Martin if you actually in Syncrophone. Come my any bonus in the Navy China. No, what Jessica. Almost someone penning some margin.
But still, never one year 3 cities, no say.
I am more time and in South Nami water son of her. Yeah, any boy at the mammy and a kind in I because
thank you. See if saying.
From Angela
Aka. Angela, thank you. Okay, so this is the VIP session where the seat is leather. Okay, so from the VIP, let's get. Where have we got into? I smell a lot of livestock stuff. So this is circle. Okay, feels like a very short distance. We're already at circle. Okay, so you can tell the difference. The chair here is the seat is plastic. So we have moved from Achimota. We are now at circle. Hi, good morning. My name is Caleb. Can I talk to you? You are not going to talk. Okay. Would you like to talk to me? Hey, okay, here's a student. Hi, bro. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah, baby.
What are you?
Form 3.
Okay, good. So, where are you coming from? Where are you headed? And why the train?
Okay, I'm coming from Nungwa and I'm headed towards Circle.
Okay, you are coming from Nungwa.
Yes, please.
And you are going to where?
Circle.
You're going to Circle. Oh, then you are light here?
Yes, please, I light here.
Oh, okay. Is it better for you using the train?
Yes, please, better. It's
Tell
better
me why.
Because it saves my transportation cost has been reduced. So that's really helping me.
How significant is the reduction for you?
Because the public transport takes 5 cities, while the train takes 3 cities.
Wow. So you're saving 2 cities.
Yes,
wow.
please.
In terms of time, like the duration, is it faster or slower?
Yes, but this one is faster. I think it's because this one is a bit slower, but next week ahead there'll be a faster one.
Yeah, the DMU will come.
Yes, please.
That one will be much faster.
Yes.
And in terms of safety also?
It's very, very safe. Very, very safe. Very safe.
So you love the train?
I love the train.
And it should become the order of the day?
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you so much. Please, what's your name?
I'm Mauli, please.
Mauli what?
Mauli Gummy.
Mauli Gamali.
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you, Mauli Gamali. Level 300, Form 3 student, St. Thomas Aquinas. All right. Let's see if we can talk to a few more people. So we are still in the 3 cities side, and this is circle. Okay. So if you pay 3 cities, this is where you're going to be. Bro.
Unfortunately, I'm coming down.
Oh, you are coming down.
So again, that's Caleb Kuda just interacting with some passengers who are enjoying their train ride. And as we can see, it's brought a lot of convenience for those who are using it. They are getting a straight shot to their destination, and from there they can continue. It's a good intervention. We're glad to see this, and we hope to see more. And hopefully we can touch base with Caleb again just to find out the commuting time, because that also makes a difference. If it's going to be a shorter commute, I think it will incentivize a lot of people to look at the train as an option, because obviously there's no traffic. You're on a railway line, right? So we'll find out more. We saw the VIP section, and you can see the difference between the VIP seats and the regular or second class seats. And there is a slight price difference between the two. Let's see how that goes, and if they maintain the price or if they change it as more people realize that the train is back and functioning, and they can use that as an option to travel between Accra and Tema. But, you know, again, it's good news, and we hope to see this replicated across
the I think that Accra should have at least 3 trains running on the daily. At least 3 trains.
And multiple times, not just morning and evening.
No, that's what I mean. So, so if you have 3 trains, right, what you're doing is that you're running different courses around the city. Yeah. That's one. But then also you're running at different times. So you say in the morning we have 3 times. Yeah. In the afternoon we have 3 times. Yeah. And then in the evening you also have 3 services. If you do that, you see, because if you're saying that they are willing to go as low as 3 cities, right?
Then you need the numbers.
Then you need the numbers. Yeah. And look at the number of trotros we have in Accra. that shows you that there's numbers and there's already a demand for movement.
Yes.
Look at the number of trotros. I don't know the last time you were on the motorway. Look at the number of trotros that traverse the motorway. That's already a sign that there's numbers. The demand is there, right? But our colleague Caleb Kuda is back with us. Caleb.
Kweku.
Yes. So Caleb, do you have a sense of how long the journey is from Tema all the way to Accra where you are? Just a sort of a rough idea.
I understand this is about 18, 20 kilometers.
Yeah, so how long does it take to do that trip?
Okay, I've not confirmed that yet, so I do not want to put out a number. But from my understanding, from those who came from Tema, it was much shorter than those who would have come by road.
Yeah, because if it's doing 35 kilometers per hour, then in about half an hour or so, if it's 18 kilometers,
so if
right?
Even let's say it's 20 kilometers. So 20 kilometers, and if you're doing per hour, that means it's coming in like you're doing about a third of the time. So literally in about 10 to 15 minutes from Tema to Accra, you should be here. I mean, of course,
25.
Yes. Barring the stops.
Don't forget that it's also running at 35 kilometers per hour.
Yes. So that's actually the calculation you're using.
As they monitor.
Yeah.
Okay, and then from Achimota to Circle, even shorter. So if somebody gets on at Achimota,
much shorter.
I mean, just a few minutes.
Like 5 minutes.
Boom, you're there. You don't have to deal with all the traffic.
Correct.
This is fantastic.
Correct.
Hopefully we can keep it running.
It is.
And they can keep the rail clear of encroachment, of people, using it for whatever activity. And with your conversation with the station master, I mean, he seemed to suggest that they've got it under control. The railway workers are actually working and trying to make sure all of that is good and settled. So now, Caleb, very quickly, a question about tickets. How is the ticketing done? You pay for your ticket before you board, or when you board, is there a conductor who goes up and down checking tickets? What was your experience?
Right, so you buy the ticket at the station before you board the train. That's what happens.
And once you board, is there someone who comes to check your ticket?
I didn't see anyone do that today, but I think in the coming days that should happen because today is the first day. In fact, you find that patronage was not as they expected because many of the coaches were not really full. So there are just a few people were doing who were on officiating the first commute. So that should happen in the coming days. And then I asked about how they're able to tell whether someone is a student because I spoke to 2 students in high school. One of them said it's free, another said he had paid. And then I cross-checked with the PR, and then I learned that it's actually free for people who are in basic school. So how do you know someone is in secondary school or is in basic? Because there are people who are in secondary school, they could really, and then I'm learning that because,
some could pass for
because those who are in the other stations know them, they're able to verify and do that. So that's how it looks like it's going to be.
Got it.
All right.
Nice.
Well, Caleb, thank you very much. It's been a great update, and I hope this intervention, we treat it with the necessary respect that it deserves, and then everybody in Ghana can enjoy riding a train. I have never been on a train in Ghana before.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, so
I would love to
I would look forward to doing that.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Caleb.
Well, that was our conversation with our colleague Caleb Kuda, and that was good. I honestly, sincerely think that we need to review the rates, though, and then also the regime for maintenance, the encroachment along our rail lines, all of those things. We need to really be rigorous, in dealing with them. All right, we'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Breakfast Daily will continue.